The sky's gray, it's like this every day. The town is full of predator, don't turn a little prey. I flip $1 million out of nothing, make them feel a certain way. Hoping that the switch.
Fisk unit. Fisk unit. What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fist Schooner while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. So check this out. The New York Football Giants are 2-0. Tied for first place in the East right now with them pigeons out there in Philly. Okay, you got these scrubs out there in D.C. right now. The cockroaches of the nation's capital. They 0-2. I'm sorry, they're 1-1. And then you got Dallas, who's 1-1 and should be 0-2. If Joe Burrow wasn't overrated, they'd be, whatever. And here's another thing, right? I love, and you know what? It's time. It's time that Fist Vegas goes back to his Daniel Jones versus Joe Burrow rant. Okay, I've been bitching about this all summer. There's nothing that Joe Burrow can do that Daniel Jones can't. And I sit here every single fucking week that Joe Burrow loses, y'all blame that offensive line. I'm not trying to hear that. Y'all have not given Daniel Jones that same pass. When Mahomes lost in the Super Bowl, oh my gosh, the offensive line, it's not Mahomes' fault. It's everybody's fault but Mahomes. Now, Daniel Jones is not Mahomes. We're not going there. But when it comes to Burrow, oh my gosh, his offensive line is bad. It's not his fault he lost to the Cowboys. Oh my gosh, his offensive line is bad. It's not his fault he lost to the Steelers. Bullshit. No. If he is that guy, if he is a top 5 quarterback, if he wants to be in every freaking commercial, he should be able to beat, who the hell is the starter in Dallas? Cooper Rush. Yeah, him. He should be able to beat Cooper Rush. That is unforgivable. He lost to Trubisky. We all saw how horrible Trubisky was on Thursday. He lost to Trubisky and he lost to Cooper Rush. And everybody's blaming his offensive line. Daniel Jones, on the flip side, is out here throwing to practice squad players, and he's 2-0. Daniel Jones will have a better career than Joe Burrow. I stand by that. I wasn't trolling. I wasn't clickbaiting. I truly believe that Daniel Jones will have a better career than Burrow and Herbert. Is he better than Josh Allen? Absolutely not. Is he better than Mahomes? Absolutely not. Is he better than that bad man, Deshaun Watson? Absolutely not. But those are the only 3 quarterbacks I'm taking over DJ right now. Bottom line. Y'all can miss me with this Herbert, Joe Burrow crap. Y'all miss me with that. Not trying to hear it. But anyway, had to get that little tangent out my way because it just had to be said. So Dallas beat the overrated Joe Burrow. They beat him last week. And Cooper Rush, I'm not going to lie to you, he had a good drive. That was a clutch drive. Joe Burrow got the ball back and went 3 and out. Mr. Overrated, he went 3 and out. And then Cooper Rush gets the ball and he marched him down the field like he was getting paid $40 million a year. I would give Cooper Rush that. That ain't going to work on Wink Martindale on Monday night, but I'll give him that. Cooper Rush looks so good versus the Bungles that Jerry Jones is talking about quarterback controversy. It's blasphemous. It is. He's not better than Dak. It's blasphemous. And don't worry, Jerry, we're going to snap you back to reality on Monday night. But Dallas is 1-1. They have the second best defensive player on the planet right now behind Aaron Donald and Micah Parsons. We got to respect that, man. I wish they would compare him to DeMarcus Lawrence instead of Lawrence Taylor, but hey, what are you going to do? And it's just like, and I meant DeMarcus Ware, by the way, not Lawrence, DeMarcus Ware. But Trevin Diggs is sorry. We're not worried about him. The offensive line is not what it used to be. And CeeDee Lamb is just, he's okay. So long term, we're not worried about Dallas. Washington, Carson Wentz has been putting up numbers. I will give him that. Carson Wentz has looked good in stretches for Washington. But there's a reason he's trailing. He looks good in stretches, but let's not act like Washington didn't look like garbage versus Detroit for that first half. So he putting up numbers. He's putting up super duper numbers right now, but Carson Wentz is still Carson Wentz. You never know which Wentz you're going to get. You're going to get MVP Wentz, or you're going to get the hell out of Philly and Indianapolis Wentz. You don't know. That Washington defense is horrible. They're trash. Chase Young can't save you. Okay, we're not worried about them long term. Now, let's get to this team in Philly. All right, let's get to this team in Philly. My whole thing with the Eagles is this. Can you do it versus good teams? You see, that's my beef with the Eagles because, I'm sorry, Giants fans, didn't we see Jalen Hurts do this type of stuff to bad teams all last year? When he plays a bad team, Hurts tends to light up the scoreboard. That's why he scored so many fantasy points. When Jalen Hurts sees blood in the water, he gonna go eat. I'll give him that. But when he played against better competition, when he played against teams like Tampa Bay, when he played against teams like the Giants, we made him look stupid twice. He didn't look good. So what I'm trying to say is I don't believe him just yet. I don't believe in Wentz just yet. I'm sorry. I don't believe it Hurts just yet because they set in a cover two, soft cover two all game long, and they didn't press anybody. They didn't blitz anybody. They let him throw bubble screens and quick slants all game. And then he had a couple big deep throws where he scrambled out the pocket. He got a couple good deep ones, but for the most part, he didn't do anything that was impressive. And defensively, I will give Darius Slay credit. He locked down Justin Jefferson. I'll give him that. But it's Kirk Cousins. It's primetime Kirk Cousins, who's like 2-10 in Monday Night Football games. Like, stop the cap. So can we see the Eagles take care of business versus a worthy adversary before we crown their asses? I'm speaking as a Giants fan right now because I saw Jalen Hurts play us twice last year, and he looked horrible. His best throw versus the Buccaneers in the playoff game went into the crowd. I'm sorry, it hit Tom Brady too. Remember that? Remember the playoff game? He hit Tom Brady on the sideline with a damn ball? Okay, so not sold on the Eagles, but they are 2-0. They'll probably be 3-0 after they run into Carson Wentz. But don't worry, the Giants will be 3-0 as well. The Giants have had an elite defense without our two best edge rushers. We get our two best edge rushers back on Monday Night Football. Kadarius Toney is looking doubtful right now. That's fine. At this point, Baby Goat, my man Baby Brady, Daniel Jones will make dudes from Southside Jamaica, Queens, and East New York look good at wide receiver at this point. I give up. Danny, I give up, bro. You're never going to have help. I give the fuck up. Daniel Jones, it's your fourth year in the league and you still throwing the bumps. Like, I give up. You're just not meant to have help. You're Tom Brady. He's Tom Brady. We're gonna be watching Daniel Jones win games and win Super Bowls throwing the randoms for the rest of his career. He's just cursed. I give up. But we have tied for first place in the NFC East. And unless Washington wins, nothing will change because we will beat the Cowboys. So there won't be a video Sunday, fellas. All right. I will see you on Monday with the Cowboy reactions. Enjoy the weekend. Kick your feet up and let's root against these pussies in our division. That's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas and I approve this message.